love and blessings to you today on this beautiful day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Armoni Thomas. And today we're going to cover criticism. Let's go. So I'm going to start off with a quote. Aristotle says, there's only one way to avoid criticism. To do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. All people that were great received criticism at some point in their life. So let's cover two sides of criticism: giving criticism and receiving criticism. Let's look at taking criticism. Is it simply rude or to help you? Is it to make you feel bad or to give you knowledge in a positive direction? Obviously, criticism is not always bad. You need criticism everywhere you go, from your job to relationships to your personal life, etc. Thing is, you analyze it and see if there's truth to it and helpful, then you'll be able to know the difference. There's a such thing called constructive criticism. And a lot of people, it's hard for them to receive that. You know what that's called? Ego. Everybody makes mistakes. So constructive criticism is necessary. It's actually good for you. If you think about it, criticism is inevitable. Everywhere you go, someone has something that they're correcting about you or something negative to say about you. It's only up to you how you deal with it. Negative criticism with no truth or helpful intent is coming from fear or frustration within themselves. Terry Cole Whitaker wrote a book called What You Think of Me Is None of My Business. I actually enjoyed that title. It's none of my business. So something that you believe is your business, you make it your focus. You make it something that you feel like you need to focus your attention on and worry about or fix. Whereas though if something is not your business, it's a little easier to just brush by. Quote from Dale Carnegie: any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain. Most people do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. As I mentioned earlier, no matter what you do, you will be criticized at the end of the day. So if you think about it, it doesn't matter. Like, to think about other people's opinion, their opinions don't matter. Because at the end of the day, you should still do what you feel is in you to do, or your goals, to follow your goals, to follow your dreams, whatever it is you're destined to. Regardless, you're going to be criticized, so you might as well do it, right? You ever say, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't? You're actually quoting partial of Eleanor Roosevelt. Her quote states, do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. You'll be damned if you do and damned if you don't. Think about that. I just covered that. Take a mentor or a successful person that you admire and pay attention to how they handle criticism, and then model that to your response. Now, let's look at giving criticism. We all have done it at some point. Thing is, giving criticism is focusing on two things: focusing on a negative and wasting valuable time that you can't get back. It's too often that we over-criticize and over-complain, considering we need to bring attention to the thing we need to change. Yes, that's necessary, but we should focus on the good things, the positive things, and being grateful for what we have. Dwelling on the negative things and what's missing will only keep you in the negatives. Depressed, feeling sorry for yourself, and feeling underachieved, etc. So I'd like to share with you a routine that I do twice a day, every morning and every night. When I wake up and before I go to bed, I think of 3 things that I can be grateful for. Feeling grateful can put you in a different state. If you feel yourself criticizing or complaining or feeling yourself thinking those way before you speak it, analyze it, become aware, and then try to shift your way of thinking or before you're about to respond. Think of 3 things that you're grateful for in the morning and before you go to bed. Everyone has more than 3 things. The fact that you're alive, the fact that you can see, that you can hear, that you can walk, that you have a job, that you have a car, that you have a place to live. And those are just surface type stuff. You'll notice a huge shift when you focus on what you're grateful for instead of criticizing. So, We're going to end this video this way. I have a challenge for you. Have you ever tried to not criticize and not complain? For 24 hours, I want you to try it. Now, I'm going to warn you, it's not easy. It's hard. You know why it's hard? Because it's already a habit within you. And considering it's already a habit within you, you need to start breaking that habit. How, Armoni? How do we start breaking this habit? Half of us don't even know that we're even doing it. And that brings me to step number 1. You need to become aware that you're doing it. Does that make sense? Sometimes you need to do something repeatedly, just like those songs that you hear repeatedly and automatically off the back. You feel a certain way. You know the lyrics. You become in a whole different state of mind. Okay? So it's automatic. When you hear that song, you know exactly what the video looks like. You know the dances that are being done, performed. You know exactly how the mood is to that song. So when you go to sing it, you sing it with that mood. You see what I'm saying? That's already a habit. Criticizing and complaining is already a habit. So now that it's already a habit, when you feel yourself, dang, man, I didn't get to do this today, or crap, I forgot to, you're complaining. To criticize. If you see somebody, whatever, and you go to say, oh man, did you, you know, like how people gossip, that's criticizing as well. Instead of doing that, be aware that you're about to do it. It may take that you already said it for you to realize. So become aware, that's step 1. Once you realize, stop yourself. Stop yourself. You have to break the habit. So once you're aware, and even though you already said it, now confront the beast. Confront the beast. Say, oh snap. Well, I caught myself complaining again. The more and more you start realizing it, the more you catch on. And the more you catch on, the more you'll avoid. You'll avoid doing it. Does that make sense? I hope so. And that's what I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you for sharing my video. And thank you for commenting your thoughts and opinions on what you think criticizing does for you and how you overcome it. I love you guys. And this is why I say at the end of every single video, to change your mind and skyrocket your thermostat. And always smile the biggest, brightest smile you ever could smile. Because if you don't, no one will do it for you. If you resonated with anything in this video, there is a link in the description that I believe, because criticism and complaining starts in the mind, that will help you shift so that you can wake up in the morning feeling so refreshed and grateful. Remember I said grateful. And then you can propel your day positively. God bless you, and I love you.